You are above every other. Your love amazes me. You created every beautiful color for everyone to see. I want the world to know, I want my life to show just what your love has done for me. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven, forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I lift my voice, yeah. You are the giver of all things good and perfect. I give you all of my praise, God, 'cause only you deserve it. I want the world to know, I want my life to show just what your love has done for me. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven, forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I lift my voice, yeah. I sing and dance, I clap my hands, I lift my voice, I lift my voice. I sing and dance, I clap my hands, I lift my voice, I lift my voice. In your love I'm free, in your love I'm forgiven, forgiven. Your love it makes me sing, your love it gives me a reason to lift my voice, yeah. I 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 lift my voice, yeah.
Hey people, I'm Erica, and you're about to get the VIP tour of my brand new apartment! Check it out! Wow! Okay, well, brand new to me. It was built in the 40s, the 1940s. We're talking ancient history, people. My landlord, Mrs. Watson, lives upstairs. Yeah. She was really nice to let me rent this place super cheap. As long as I do some work on it myself, it's great for my bank account. But it's also great for you because I'm going to show you how to do some amazing do-it-yourself hacks this month while we talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. Forgiveness is an incredible tool that can take broken things and make them whole again. Forgiveness can cover ugly words and thoughtless actions like a coat of fresh paint. Forgiveness can make things fresh and new. So today, I'm going to show you 3 simple steps for turning this into this. First step is a complete scrub down of the tile with this miracle cleaner, vinegar! Powerful enough to erase decades of grime and tasty too! Nope, 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 not tasty. Please do not try this at home, children. Never do that again. Anyway, first off, we're gonna fill up the sink and create a solution of hot water and vinegar. That is not a sound you ever want to hear when you're doing a do-it-yourself project. Let's check it out. For today's amazing do-it-yourself project, I will be teaching you how to install the kitchen sink trap. The entirely missing kitchen sink trap for kitchen sink drain. That's right. Mrs. Watson thought it was completely okay to rent me an apartment that had running water with no exit plan. Mrs. Watson, you owe me big time! Ah! But then, someone in today's story thought the same thing. See you in a few.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verses 21 through 35.
One day, Peter came to Jesus with a question.
Lord, how many times should I forgive someone who sins against me? Up to 7 times?
Peter must have been really proud of himself. Being able to forgive 7 times sounded like an awful lot. Like really getting it right. But Jesus didn't really see it that way.
I tell you, not 7 times, but 77 times.
Wait, I'm supposed to forgive someone 77 times?
As he often did, Jesus told a story to help explain what he meant.
The kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to collect all the money his servants owed him.
If Jesus told the story today, it might sound something like this. The king peered down from his magnificent titanium throne and called for his royal keeper of records.
Royal Keeper of Records.
Please refer to me as CFO.
CFO.
Chief Financial Officer. That's...
I know what it is. CFO. How are the royal coffers?
They aren't coffers, they're offshore digital accounts.
The record keeper whipped out his tablet and instantly set up a secure network.
Fine. How are my offshore digital accounts?
Alarmingly low.
How's that? Where's all my money?
You've lent it out to people, Your Majesty.
Lent it out? Well, make them give it back.
The king called for a servant who owed him an immense amount of money.
You owe me? How much does he owe me?
10,000 golden credits.
10,000 golden credits.
10,000 golden credits?
Pay it back at once.
But I could work my whole life and never pay that back.
You should have thought of that before spending 10,000 golden credits. What even costs 10,000 golden credits?
Stuff.
Stuff?
Stuff. Matter, material, or articles of a specified or indeterminate kind.
I know what stuff is. Pay me 10,000 golden credits this instant, or you and your family must work as slaves for the rest of your lives.
The desperate servant threw himself at the king's feet.
Please, give me time. I'll pay it back. I promise.
Well, okay, fine.
You'll give me time.
Nope.
But you said...
I'm forgiving the debt.
I don't owe 10,000 golden credits?
You don't owe 10,000 golden credits.
He doesn't owe 10,000 golden credits.
The record keeper swiped his finger on the tablet and the debt was instantly erased.
Yes!
The servant left the palace free of his heavy burden.
Now I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa! Walking on sunshine. Whoa!
But everything changed the instant he saw an even more menial minion, another servant who owed him a few dollars.
You.
Me?
You.
The first servant grabbed the second man by the throat and shook him hard.
Pay me what you owe me.
Please give me time. I'll pay it back. I promise.
But the first servant refused. In fact, he had the second servant thrown in prison. Other people saw what happened and they told the king.
Preposterous! Bring him here at once!
The first servant returned to the royal palace.
walking on sunshine.
You evil servant!
Excuse me?
How much did this man you threw in jail owe?
He only owed a few credits.
A few credits?
Yeah, a few credits. And he's gonna pay me.
The king leapt up off his throne and roared at the servant.
I forgave all that you owed me because you begged me to. Shouldn't you have had mercy on the other servant just as I had mercy on you?
Is that like multiple choice?
Throw him in jail until he pays back every single golden credit.
As Jesus finished the story, he looked at Peter and the others among them.
This is how my Father in heaven will treat each of you, unless you forgive your brother or sister from your heart.
Jesus' words were clear. God puts no limits on forgiveness, and neither should we.
Check. Seek trap. Check. Forgiveness isn't just a nice gesture. It's not some box to check. Small hands off. Check. What's this for? Anyway, see, the king in Jesus' story is like God, and we're like the servant who was forgiven of a huge debt. Every one of us has done wrong things. We've messed up, and there's no way we could ever make things right with God. But here's the amazing thing. When Adam and Eve turned away from God, people's relationship with him was broken, but God had a plan to fix it. For thousands of years, people tried to repair the relationship on their own, but they always returned to doing things their own way instead. And then, at last, God sent his very own son, Jesus. Jesus chose to give his life for us so that our relationship with God wouldn't be broken anymore, and so that our huge debt to God would be forgiven. So that's why you should forgive others, because we know what forgiveness feels like. So when you have a relationship with a friend or a family member that's broken, don't wait for someone to tell you to fix it. Do it yourself. Choose to forgive. It's not about who's right or wrong or who did what to who. It's about sharing the love and forgiveness that the creator of the universe has shared with you. So here's the one thing to remember today. Forgive others because God forgives you. Forgive the friend who doesn't save you a seat at the lunch table. Forgive your little sister for spilling juice on your favorite sweater. And if your landlord rents you an apartment where the running water has no exit plan, you can forgive her too. And then focus on your brand new plumbing skills. Snappy trippy. This. Okay, step 1. Attach the tailpiece by securing the slip nut onto the sink strainer. Okay, looks like I'm gonna need to focus on this. Maybe have 3 or 4, 12 extra hands. Wish me luck! See you soon!